I don't even know how to start this video, mainly because it's, there's more questions than there are answers. But I saw a post this morning from a friend of mine who found out that his 26-year-old son hung himself last night. There is no good time to do that, of course. It really sucks that it happens around Christmas, because now that's a forever thought for the people that are here still that are gonna have to deal with the loss of that person, which, I don't know, just kind of immeasurable right now considering the holidays. Everybody asks how I don't know, how can somebody get to that point? But there's really no answer to that, because how does somebody get to that point? Is it because of what's going on? Is it because they don't know how to deal with what's going on? Is it because they feel like they're all alone because maybe for whatever reason they've isolated themselves to a point to where they don't think anybody is there for them? Who knows? But one thing people ask a lot of times through the group is, hey, what is something that a veteran or a service member or even a family member needs, if they're dealing with something? And most people are trying to think of like material things, like somewhere to go, something to do, hell, even buying them something. But the answer that I always give everybody is your time. It's free. If you sit down with somebody and get to know them, you'll be able to forever walk away and cherish that time you had with them. And that's something that you can give back tenfold, because you run into 10 people and you can tell 10 people about that person, or that person can send a message to somebody else and be like, hey, I just hung out with Ty and this is what we did or what we talked about, or who knows what. But you can forever give somebody that, and you can receive it from somebody just the same. Maybe that's where we've gotten away from, and why people don't think that anybody's there for them, because nobody wants to take the time to just sit down and talk to somebody or listen. Sometimes that can mean the world of difference, is just letting somebody get it off of their chest and not inside their own head, be able to actually let it out and like let it go like a balloon or something, so that they don't have to try to worry about it for that little bit of time. But you can let somebody know that you're there for them. That's as easy as, hey, if you need to talk, I'm here to listen. Just because somebody wants to talk to you doesn't necessarily mean that they want to reply back or anything. You can just sit there and listen and say nothing to them, and that can mean the world to them, because they were able to get it off of their chest and not to themselves, and then trying to rehash that and trying to figure out what's going on. There's nothing anybody can do to stop somebody from killing themselves. You can hope that they don't want to and try to give them resources and help them out, but if they're going to do it, they're going to. So the question I have for everybody really is, and maybe it's more of a challenge, is, what is the disconnect, and why people or a person gets to the point to where they don't think that they have anybody or any place that they can go to talk to somebody about what's going on, to only think that the only solution to their problem is downing a bottle of pills coupled with a bottle of alcohol, eating a bullet, or however they manifest killing themselves. How do we get to them before that? I know I'm small time with B-Dub, but just a little bit of effort, what effort I put into the group to let people know that, hey, if you need to talk, call me, text me, Facebook me, carrier pigeon, hell, post office, snail, whatever, that I'm there to chit chat, or I'll talk to you, or I'll get you in contact with somebody if you're not local to me, that'll sit down and message you, call you, come over to your house, whatever. you know, how do we get to that? How do we get to that person before they get to the point where they have no other options or think they have no other options? Because, you know, there are groups out there, lots of groups, big groups, small groups, people that want to help out. That, and just the same, probably that a person struggling with something doesn't know where to go. A lot of the agencies and places and people that want to help don't know who to help because they don't know where the help is needed. So how do we bridge that gap of, I've got 100 people willing to help somebody out in an instant, and I got one person looking for 100 people to give them help? How do you mesh those together? Reach out, send me a message. If you've got a solution for it, I'm all for it. I'll put it out there. You can get 100% credit for it because I don't want any credit for anything that somebody else has done. But let me know. I mean, really, because I'll help you. You helping me is me helping you and helping the guy next to you, your left and right, just like when we were in the service. So let me know what y'all think. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and have a great New Year.